Hey everybody, this is Max. Today we are going to learn how to hold sexual tension with girls. Big thing that you have to understand about sexual tension, it's that it's going to happen naturally. Most of the time you don't have to do anything. It's more about creating the situation that will help develop the sexual tension than actually doing anything that will make the sexual tension happen. If you're in a conversation with a girl and she doesn't know what you are about to do, she doesn't know what to expect from you, it's gonna create tension. If you don't understand that there is tension and you let the tension go for too long and you don't pay attention to how the girl feels, this tension is actually going to turn into creepiness. We don't want to be creepy. We just want to have girls on the hook, wondering what you will do next. It translates to just having them in this situation where they feel maybe you could do something. Maybe they don't know what you will do next. We want to have this maybe. Okay, the first thing you want to do is focus on your eye contact. You want to look at her and go through her. You want to have this laser eye contact because holding the eye contact well shows that you are there to seriously engage with her. It's way easier to feel comfortable with people who hold the eye contact rather than feeling comfortable with people who don't hold the eye contact. It's this idea that if you're honest about meeting someone, you want to honestly connect with them, and the first way to do this is through the eye contact. Now, if you look at a girl and you show through your eye contact that you want to honestly connect with her, she's going to wonder, why is he doing that? Is he interested in me? And this is the first thing there, the big overall important thing about sexual tension. You want to put in her mind that maybe you are interested in more. And it's this maybe that will create the tension. So you can nurture this tension by looking at her and putting in her mind that you're serious about this interaction, that you're honest about trying to connect with her and trying to get to know her. Really, you want to be the last one to break eye contact in almost all of your social interactions. By being the last one to break eye contact, you will show that you're serious about making an honest relationship with this person. Even if it's not a relationship, you will show this person that you're honest about your interaction and that you're serious about making an honest and genuine interaction. It might seem insignificant right now, but people really react well to this. People care about this. And this is the biggest body language point that people often overlook, because it's actually very easy to just remember to look at people in the eyes. Now you also want to be able to hold this eye contact when there is a break in the conversation, when there is a silence in the conversation. If you're able to hold the eye contact without saying anything, when there is a break in the conversation, the girl will feel that she has to say something. And there are many benefits to that. First, if she feels that she has to invest in the conversation, if she feels that she has to invest in the interaction with you, it's helping into putting in her mind that she has to make efforts to get you, so that basically you have a high value and that she likes you. So that's the first benefit. If you don't say anything, the girl will feel that she has to say something or the interaction will be weird. Now, because she doesn't know how you think, because she doesn't know what's happening when there is a blank in the conversation, she will feel this tension as well. Because again, this tension is built when there is this maybe moment. The tension is built when there is this time where the girl is not sure what's happening and she's not sure how you will react, she's not sure what you will do next. So if there is a blank in the conversation and you don't do anything to fill that blank, it's gonna build some tension. Now, if you let the tension build too much, she's gonna feel awkward. If you stop talking for 2 minutes, she's gonna feel very awkward. But if you stop talking for maybe 3 seconds more than what you're used to, she will feel a little bit more of this tension without feeling uncomfortable about it. That's something, in my opinion, that you can use very, very easily. You don't need much training to be able to stop talking, and you will see that girls get invested way more in the conversations with you if you're able to just stop talking for 3 seconds more than what you're used to. As a side note, that used to be one of my main problems when I was learning this. I was talking all the time and the girls could not have enough time to talk and could not have enough time to invest in the conversation with me. As soon as I started taking my time and just taking 3 seconds after my sentences when I was talking to a girl. Very often, girls could not even handle those 3 seconds of me not talking. So see how powerful this is? Try not to talk for 3 seconds more and see how girls can handle this sexual tension and how they will feel that they have to invest in the conversation with you. Okay, now we have seen how to create the tension, how to make the tension happen. Now we want to make this tension a little bit more sexual. How do we create this sexual side of the tension? First, you want to start being okay with sexuality, and you want to stop judging people for being sexual. You want to stop judging yourself for being sexual, and you want to stop judging girls. It's very important that the girl feels that she's not judged about sexuality. If you want her to allow herself to hold this sexual tension. If she feels that you are gonna slut shame her for being sexual, instead of holding the sexual tension, she's just gonna go away and she won't like to talk with you. But if you're cool about sexual tension, if you're cool about making sexual jokes, if you don't shy away from sexual topics, she will see that it's okay around you to be sexual. It will help in creating this sexual vibe every time there is tension. Now, if you're cool with sexuality and that you show her that you're a sexual person, every time there is tension, she will wonder, oh, is this tension sexual? Is he thinking about sex right now? And when girls feel that way, well, it's putting in their mind the fact that you're a sexual guy. Just that she's thinking about you being sexual is making you really sexual in her mind. And you want to cultivate this image of a sexual guy in her mind. You can also reinforce this image of a sexual guy by making sexual jokes. Don't shy away from sexual topics. If you feel like saying something sexual, just say it. Maybe she will get offended. Fine. But do you really want to hang out and date a girl who's offended as soon as you say the word dick? Do you really want to hang out with a girl who gets offended for everything? Do you really want to date a girl who is not sexual? Do you really want to date a girl who will shy away from sex every time you're horny? Ask yourself those questions. Really, if you're afraid of how girls perceive you, ask yourself those questions. Do you really want to hang out with a girl who doesn't like sex? If you like sex yourself. If you're able to answer those questions for yourself, it will help you in not feeling external judgment from society and from girls. If really you know deep in yourself what you like and what you want, you don't have to care about how people react when you're honest and true to yourself. In the end, you want to really become this guy who's able to be with a girl one-on-one without being shy if things get sexual. You really want to become this guy that people know that if you get in a small room with a girl one-on-one, sex is probably gonna happen. And we're not talking here about forcing girls to have sex if you happen to be stuck in a closet with them. But girls should know that if you're alone with them and it's a time where you guys could be having sex, well, you're gonna be trying to have sex with them. And that might shock you. You might get offended when you hear this, but this is reality. Girls like to have sex. Publicly, they don't like to have sex because they don't like to be judged. But honestly, girls love sex probably more than guys. I really believe that girls like sex more than guys. Have you ever seen a girl when she's having sex, how loud she's screaming, how she's enjoying it? While guys are most of the time quite silent. So I really believe that girls like sex more than guys. But one thing that's sure is that girls don't like to be judged about it. So let's sum it up real quick in a few actionable steps that you can start doing right now without too much effort, honestly, to start getting way better results with girls. First, when you talk to a girl, you just met her, you just approach her, stop 3 seconds. Most of the time, you won't have time to hold those 3 seconds before saying something else because girls can't hold the tension. Next, look girls in the eyes, deep in the eyes. Laser eye contact that goes through them. Make sure that you're the last one to break eye contact. Third, you want to be okay with sexuality in general. Your sexuality, others' sexuality. Really, zero judgments. This is a judgment-free zone. And that's pretty much it. In the end, you want to become this guy who is okay with sexuality and who doesn't care that much about other people's opinion, so much that it becomes part of your public personality. You become this cool guy that People might talk badly of you, but you don't really care because you go your way and you get the results that you want and you get the sexual life that you want. Okay, thank you for watching. Today is extremely sunny here in Bangkok. That being said, subscribe in the box there below, leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you next time.